Welcome to Leading in Luxury, the podcast where we dive deep into the strategies and stories shaping the boutique and luxury hospitality industry. I'm your host, Daniel Renna. For those of you just joining us, we are DMR AI Hospitality Solutions, and we specialize in helping the boutique and luxury hospitality industry scale their revenue and profitability by acquiring new clients. We believe in leveraging cutting-edge technology to enhance, not replace, the human element of hospitality. Today, we have a truly dynamic guest, David Zaltzman. David is the Director of Acquisitions and Operations for Dhalla Group, a rapidly expanding hotel company with 18 properties and growing across Canada and key U.S. markets like Florida and Arizona. His journey from legal counsel to leading strategic acquisitions and operations is a testament to his adaptability and keen business acumen. David brings a unique perspective on the intersection of law, finance, technology, and relationship building to the hospitality sector. David, it's a pleasure to have you.
Absolutely. The pleasure is mine.
Indeed. Your career path from legal counsel for Skyline Hotels to leading acquisitions and operations for Dhalla Group is incredibly unique. Can you start by telling us about how this evolution came about and what initially drew you to the operational and acquisition side of the hospitality business?
Yeah. Career in hospitality can be formed in so many ways. You can grow up from the front desk and make all your way to the GM role and above, or sales, or from revenue, or from housekeeping. Lots of opportunities. My journey is completely different because when I looked at hospitality, I only knew how to book a hotel online and check in and enjoy the hotel. This is what I knew. So when I was the legal counsel for Skyline Hotels, and that was 20 plus years ago, this is what happened. We had a crisis with the management company that managed the hotels, and the CEO just was looking for the right company to come and manage. He was interviewed management companies. It was interviewing general managers from Canada and outside Canada. But here's what happened. He didn't find anyone that he can really relate to and align the vision of the company with what he had on his mind. So he just asked me for a couple of weeks just to be in the hotels, just to be his rep, just to make sure that everything is working fine. And I was happy to do so. 20 plus years ago, a desk of a lawyer was only piles of papers all over. And for me to go to visit the hotels and to talk to people, to guests, talk to employees was an absolute pleasure. And you know what? I've really fallen in love with the hospitality. And from there, it just took a few more days. And I was asked to join the division of the hotels and to manage it. And operations of hotels became like a second nature for me. I truly loved it. I love the employees. I love the conversations. I love the strategies. I love the guests. So this is an industry that was not familiar to me, but it really took me for a 20 plus years career, as now I'm doing not only operations, but also acquisitions, which this is very intense part of the hotels industry. It's about knowing the market. It's about knowing the properties, understanding where to recommend the senior leadership of the company to invest the money in. And this is something that putting a strategy into real life is a truly enjoyable thing.
That's so cool. That's a fascinating transition. From the legal side to the front lines of hotel acquisition operations, it sounds like you naturally gravitated towards solving complex business challenges. So Dhalla Group is actively acquiring hotels, focusing on fast-growing markets like Florida and Arizona. What are the key criteria and strategic considerations you prioritize when evaluating potential acquisitions for the Dhalla Group? How do you ensure that each new property not only fits your portfolio, but also offers significant potential for increased revenue and profitability, especially in today's dynamic market with fluctuating interest rates?
Wow, such a such a long question, and I'm not sure how short will be the answer, because here is what we see right now. The word strategy is more dynamic than any other time in the past few years and the industry. Here is what's happening. You can put a strategy today and then something happened in the Middle East. You can put a strategy today and something happened with the unemployment rate. You can put a lot of strategies in place, but the idea is to go for for assets that will fit your vision, your long-term vision. Meaning, if you want to acquire properties and leave it in the inventory for more than 5 years, it's one strategy. And if you want to buy a hotel and to sell it within the next 3 to 4 years after working very hard and improving performance and stabilizing the asset, it's a different strategy. So for us, long-term vision is a key component in our business plans as we go right now with acquiring assets in Canada and in the US. We just, in one quarter, we bought 2 hotels, one residence of Marriott and one Holiday Inn Express of IAG. And now we are expanding also in the market in Florida and especially in our area. So we all know that the Florida market for the past year and 2 years is not performing as everyone expected. But here is the good news. It's going to come back. Why?
Mhm.
Because we know everything that took the market down for the past 2 years. And when I say down, it's not significant. However, it's down year over year. But we see all the components that brought the situation right now, and we see how it will play in the next 3 years. And we believe the demand from Canada will come back to the US. We believe that the market, when it comes to employment, interest rates, lenders that are more available right now in the market is coming to play. So all the items that we are looking at when we are considering buying assets, either in the marketplace, in the building, and in the finance side, they are all right now playing the right direction for, I believe, a very successful, the next 2 years, very successful for the hotel industry, especially in Florida and Arizona.
Well, and I admire your bullish view on the markets, and that strategic acquisition criteria is clearly driving your growth. So you highlighted the rapid pace of technological change in hospitality, noting that the systems you use today might not be the same as next year's. That brands are often slow to adapt. So you're a proponent of leveraging AI for efficiency, citing examples like AI-driven insurance platforms and automated inventory management. Where do you see the most significant opportunities for AI to impact hotel acquisitions and operations in the next 3 to 5 years, particularly in areas like due diligence, predictive analytics for market trends, like you were saying, or streamlining back office functions to ensure you're always making the smartest investments and maximizing profitability across your portfolio?
Yes. You know, I'm coming a few days back from NYU. This is the hotel, the famous hotel conference for hotel owners, lenders, brokers. And every year when we come to New York, we discuss cap rates, we discuss occupancy, we discuss rates, RevPAR, IRR. These are the metrics that we discuss every conference. And guess what happened to us this year? One word occupied the whole conversation, and it's 2 letters, AI.
AI.
Yeah. Now, the problem is every time you say AI, that's great. It's a buzzword. But those hotel owners who will take this technology very seriously and not just as a trend will make a lot of profit of it. And why? I think hotel ownerships are always looking for ways to increase performance of revenue, improve efficiencies in operations, and improve guest satisfaction. Guess what? AI can work magically on every component of what I mentioned. So if you have the right platform to implement AI to revenue, to operations, and to guest satisfaction, and if you implement it at the best way you can together with the employees, this is the key to success. And I say together with the employees because there is a myth that AI will create a disruption in the employment. To a degree, it's true, but it's not about firing. It's not hotel technology or hotel employees. This is not. We have right now hotel employees driving the AI and the technology for the hotel. So it's not one or the other. It's together. It's the persons who is leading it and the technology that enable it. So when it comes to implementation, those hotel owners will implement the AI in these 3 areas will make the most profit. Why? Because revenue growth, operations is efficient, and we have efficiency, you have savings, and guest satisfaction up, bringing loyalty. Loyalty always bring revenues. So from every aspect of AI in hotels, it's a win-win. The key is just the implementation. The
Mm-hmm.
key is to find for your hotel the right technology partner, the right vendor that will work with you and will be aligned with everything that you see for your hotel. Because if there is a misalignment, everything will be upside down. The idea is to align the vision of the hotel owner with the available technology that is different year over year over year. So we have to adapt ourselves and to make sure that we are making our way ahead. And when I say ahead, this is the problem. The guests are ahead of the hotels. They already want technology. Every survey that I read in the past 2 years is showing the hotel guests are looking for technology. The hotel guests are looking for technology that will be better in their own home. So if the guests are there, and when they book a room, they use technology. And when they talk to the front desk through the app or through the chat or today it's not about robots, today it's about agents. So when it comes to communication, our guests are ahead. We need to bridge the gap.
I couldn't agree with you more. And it's a powerful vision. You've also emphasized that despite all the technology, hospitality ultimately boils down to relationships with employees, the guests, and the community. How do you ensure that as Dhalla Group rapidly acquires and integrates new properties, the core value of building strong human relationships and delivering a personalized guest experience remains paramount? What strategies do you implement to foster a culture where employees feel valued and empowered to connect with guests, ensuring that technology always serves to enhance rather than diminish that essential human touch?
We're focusing on relationship within the hotel, within the building. What do you have? Do you have management, you have employees, and you have guests? If you create this triangle, a very effective communication, the relationship is already on a different level. So communication is key. Communication with employees about what's the status right now? If we are making change, what is the change? And especially how the change will benefit the employees as we go year over year over year. This creates an environment where employees are engaged, motivated, and they are part of your movement ahead. These are the key points, the touch points where guests will appreciate the fact that you reach out to them. Your checking is everything is okay after check-in or 3 days before check-in. How can we make your stay more memorable for you? Let us help you in your check-in process. So we have so many angles where we can communicate with guests before stay, during the stay, and a post-stay to make sure, hey, how did we do? How can we improve? When is your next trip to our area where we can help you, accommodate you in your next plans?
David, your insights into strategic hotel acquisitions, leveraging AI for efficiency, and the enduring importance of relationships of all types are incredibly valuable. You painted a clear picture of the complexities and opportunities of scaling a modern hotel group. Now, looking at everything we've discussed, from aggressive acquisition strategies and technological integration to maintaining operational excellence and fostering human connections, if you had a magic wand and could fix just one thing in the luxury hospitality industry that would most significantly enable groups like Dhalla to achieve both rapid profitable growth and consistently deliver unparalleled personalized guest experiences across a diverse portfolio, what would that one thing be?
I think the ability to understand guests is the one thing that I really inspiring everyone on my team to really focus on. I think that if you know and understand what guests want, you anticipate it. You don't react. So if you create a culture where we anticipate the guest expectations and we deliver it, I think there is no parallel to it. Now, there is a lot of components to it. There is the right people on your on your team. There is the right technology that it's there. But all in all, it's all about anticipating the guest.
I couldn't agree with you more. David, this has been an absolutely captivating conversation. Your strategic vision for hotel acquisitions and your insights into leveraging technology and relationships are truly inspiring. And I want to thank you so much for joining us on Leading in Luxury.
Well, this is my pleasure, Daniel, always to have a conversation with you.
Absolutely. To our listeners, if you found David's insights as compelling as I did, be sure to subscribe to our channel and drop us a like. You can find more about Dhalla Group and their dynamic approach to hotel investment and management in the description below. For Leading in Luxury, I'm Daniel Renna, and I'll see you next time.